Hi guys, Niall here with a members video. Today we're going to be looking at the Euro-Dollar daily chart, and the strategies and concepts we're going to be going over are universal to price action. We're going to be looking at trends, levels, and price action signals. Now those three things combined are what we call confluence. Now where we have multiple things aligning in one direction that supports a trade, we call that confluence, and that is the number one thing that a price action trader would have in their trading plan. Do I have confluence? I'm not going to be going over confluence in depth here. I think I've covered it enough in various articles and videos, but you do need to remember that even if you were to use a different word, alignment, supportive, price action, various other phrases, as long as you've got more than one thing aligning, you've got a potential trade set up. Now, the euro dollar at the moment seems to be accelerating to the upside. We've got a long-term established uptrend, we've got a short-term established uptrend, and we have the price action above the 21-day exponential moving average. We've also got one of these perfect charts. You can see the lines that I've drawn on the chart here. I'll just point out the swing points that are quite obvious. You had a swing high here, we broke through here, made a peak here, retested this level, then broke out, made a swing high, then retested, and then broken out again. And you can see that the market's just gradually stepping higher. It's using previous resistance as new support, and it continues to see a dynamic support level here at the 21-day exponential moving average. And this one right here, this move down to 142.43, that's where I've drawn the line, but we didn't actually puncture below it. We false broke below and then formed an inside bar and rallied up. This move right here it's crucial to the market dynamics. It's a big clue that we've weeded out a lot of the long positions, a lot of the weaker long positions have liquidated, stopped out. We've tested this level and then reversed straight up, broken out, and we're on our way probably towards 148, 150 area. There's not much in its path. We can just zoom out and have a look and see that the euro dollar has been much higher. It's been as high as 161. Let me bring that line down. It's been as high as 160, say 160.37 area. That was in 2008. Now the chart is on its way probably, as I said, to 150 or mid or early 150s. And whilst the trend is up, we basically want to be trading longs. I know this is just so straightforward, but a lot of people neglect to observe the dynamics of the chart, and that is that we are uptrending, we are stepping perfectly, we're breaking out, forming new highs, retesting, holding, and moving higher. So it's the analogy high highs and high lows. Very straightforward. I don't really have to go over that too much. But what I want to touch on today, which will really help people, is not only using Confluence, but just using a basic set of rules for different market conditions. Now, when you have an accelerating uptrend and a long-term and short-term trend and alignment like this, we've got so much pressure to the upside, there really isn't any point shorting, and a lot of people tend to see candles like this one here, this formation right here. They tend to see things like this and think that's going to be the top. Pin bars in uptrends tend to cancel out after a few days. If the downward momentum doesn't occur within, the first few days, we're likely going to breach and trade higher. In this occasion, we formed a few inside bars, broke down, and have actually proceeded higher. So it's just one set of rules that we can apply to our trading plans. And when we have a very strong uptrend and we have almost a perfect trend, there is no way that we want to be trading shorts. We also want to look for clues for perfect trends when we see short-term levels being held. Now you can see that this level here is probably, I think it's not even a month of data. So I'd call that a short-term level. And when markets form swing points, break out, and then retest and hold, it's a very strong cause for continued momentum in the existing direction. And this is not a normal chart. The euro dollar doesn't always trend in this fashion. But when you see perfection, when things are really working like a textbook example, that's when you really want to be trading like a textbook trader and just trade things as they are. Listen to the market, read the market. You've got price action signals that are forming against the trend. Okay, we'll ignore them. That's point one. Point two will be I want to look for price action signals that form in line with the trend. I want to check the levels and see if the short-term levels are holding. I want to look at the price action around the 21-day EMA. How is it reacting? Have we got a nice steady upward or downward slope? And again, you're combining Confluence with a basic trading filter based on market conditions. Now, I'm going to put out another video when market conditions change. If things start to go choppy, I'm going to put out a video and explain how we might go about creating some rules to trade in those conditions. But when we have such a strong, obvious uptrend, it's free money. Honestly, if you can't make money in a market like this, in a strong trending market, you'll never ever make money. This is really the bread and butter kind of trades that you're going to be making, and I really want people to mark your levels. You've got to mark your levels, and you do have to pay attention to what's happening in the short-term dynamics on the daily chart. So just to recap what I think's going on at the moment, we're uptrending. In the last 4 days of price action has actually facilitated trade higher above 145. You can see this level right here, and we're holding through here. That's bullish. Even if we were to collapse down here, we've still got a lot of support. But while we continue to just create this steady uptrending pattern, there is a strong case for upside, and as I said, 148 looks to be initial target, and then we've got the early 150s as the next resistance. Anything can really happen from here. Obviously, I don't want you to trade based on this video or advice. I just want to make you aware of the current market conditions and how you can use Confluence and obviously a small checklist in your trading plan to keep you on the right side of the market. If you've got any questions, feel free to post in the general discussions forum or send me an email. Okay guys, take care, I'll talk to you soon.